Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. The Detroit offense ready to begin their drive.
And listen, these Thursday night games, they're tough on the body. You just played on Sunday, 72 hours later. Hey, it's game day again, but I have to think a Thursday night game in September much more preferable than a Thursday nighter in December, no?
Oh, there's no doubt about it. You mentioned how tough it is on the body. How about the mind? You're already tired, fatigued, right? Trying to battle for playoff spots. And here you have the quick turnaround. Now, the flip side is, if you take care of business, win that Thursday nighter, you go into a mini open week. Gives you a few extra days to heal up the body and the mind before you play your next game.
These two teams all tied after one.
Come on, set.
Tall task ahead of him here, needing a full 15 yards to move the chains.
Ready.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. Going deep for Montgomery. And that's caught inside the 35. And he works it to the 30-yard line here, right at the 30. A big play there for Detroit. And even 50 yards. So the big play has him all the way down to the 30 now for 1st and 10. Looking to throw, Young. And he slides and covers up at the end as he's going to be able to pick up decent yardage.
From the 23, this is 2nd and 3.
Young will set to throw. And he's wrapped up, taken down, back at the 25.
Yetur Gross-Matos getting in there to make the play.
The offense on 3rd down tonight, they've been okay, 2 for 3 thus far. This will be 3rd and 5.
Able to find the open man. That's complete.
And they've got it inside the 10 at the 8. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal.
Let's go, Shark.
In motion goes the tight end. Now Young. This is caught. And in for the Lions. Touchdown. David Montgomery from 8 yards out. And the Lions have taken the lead. So the Lion offense staying on the field as they're going to try for 2.
Trying to run it in with Montgomery.
And he will get into the end zone again. And he seems to have a nose for it as he gets both the touchdown and the 2-point conversion.
Patterson back out there to send this one away.
And they're going to mark that where it went out of bounds. So really good starting field position up past the 40-yard line. Good starting field position for the Vikings as they have it 1st and 10 at the 41-yard line. Now a shotgun snap as they'll look to throw. And this is going to be intercepted.
Picked up by Christian Gonzalez. And the Lions are going to have the football here at their own 35-yard line.
Now the Vikings will use the 2nd of their timeouts.
So as they talk it over, we step aside.
Okay, ready?
Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Following the interception, Young. And it's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
That's some good closing speed there defensively because that looked open for a minute. But that's great work with the ball in the air. Never gave up, converged on his man, and broke the play up.
Red, cycle, on the ball. Ready.
Young to throw again on 2nd and 10. It's complete to Williams. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. First down, here's the run to Montgomery. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2.
Young, he's going to change it up.
At the 44-yard line.
To throw is Young. Looking to throw on 2nd down. Buying time to his left. Young into the slide, and he's got a first down. They get 9 out of that one, and as a result, the drive continues.
As he came to the line of scrimmage, he knew he didn't need much to reset the chain, so when he saw the space he needed, no hesitation. He went to the marker and got his guys a first down.
On 1st and 10, Young. Throws out left. It's caught by Williams. And he'll be out of bounds, able to get it down to the 25 there. So the completion results there in 9 yards. And that'll give him a short yardage situation here for 2nd down. Out of the gun, it's Young. And he's got it. Touchdown. T. Higgins with his 2nd touchdown here in this first half. And the Lions go up by 2 touchdowns.
Well, Charles, he's still a young signal caller in this league, 2nd year in the NFL. And I don't know if last year as a rookie, if he would have worked through his progressions like he did on that touchdown pass.
I think you're right about that. We're seeing him grow up right in front of our eyes because when he went to his primary read, he recognized that they were all over that. So he continued to survey the field, picked up another target, delivered a pass exactly where it needed to be. A very mature play for the 2nd-year quarterback.
A 2nd quarter onside kick there that failed. Is that something that maybe they had dialed up before this game started?
It feels like it, doesn't it? That they thought they had the right situation, you know, and the right approach in going after it. Also may signal that they feel like they have the superior team, that they can try these sorts of things and it won't come back and hurt them later.
They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. And he gets it down a yard or 2 shy of the 30 before he's out of bounds. He'll wind up getting 9 after tucking it and running, so it'll leave him with 2nd and a yard.
So, CD, this defense, they know that they have to be at their very best when they're taking on a team here that's in the midst of a winning streak that's now stretched over multiple months, not weeks, months.
I think the challenge they put upon themselves is we want to be the guys to end that streak, and what's working in their favor, the winning streak on the other side. Sometimes that carries a burden with it because they feel like they have to play perfectly as well. Let's just go out there and get them is the idea.
And he'll be out of bounds about a half to a full yard shy of the 5. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal. He'll drop to throw.
Oh, everything falling apart now. Another one intercepted. It's Brian Branch with it, and the Lions are going to take possession here. It's a touchback, and they'll take over at the 20-yard line.
The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive.
They come off a victory over the weekend, but now the quick turnaround here for this Thursday night game. How does that affect how teams like this approach these short turnarounds?
Well, wins and losses always factor into, how you're getting ready for the next game. But equally as important when you have the short turnaround, what is your injury situation? Are you losing key guys? And if so, how well have the backups prepared for this? Because you don't have much time to get them ready. They have to be ready before this week in order to play well in this game.
Young's incompletion on 1st down leads to a 2nd and 10.
Young's throw pulled in by Woods.
And this is going to turn into another 1st down as the tackle is made at the Vikings' 38-yard line. They'll throw again. Young. And they're not able to hook up there. Incomplete.
So it looks like they still have some fight in them on this series because it seemed like things were headed for the red zone. But if this defense gets 2 more stops, they can keep them out of that area.
Black shot. Go pink. Jackrabbit. Jackrabbit. Ready.
On 2nd down, Young again.
Right side to Williams.
And he works it past the 30, almost to the 25. They're going to hurry back to the line now. first down.
And this is incomplete. Oh, he had 6 points right in his hands, but could not hang on. Now a 2nd and 10.
From the gun, it's a give to Montgomery. And he's brought down, but not before a gain of 13, down to the 13. 1st and 10 in the red zone. Throwing, Young.
Open man, and he's got Williams. Touchdown, Lions.
A great effort there. With touchdown number 27, that ties Priest Holmes for the 3rd most in a single year.
And the Lions will extend their lead in their final minute of the half.
It's complete. And he is not going to get in there. He stops short of the goal line, and the lead is going to stay right where it is.
And Patterson back out there to send this one away. Well, from deep in the end zone, he's going to bring this out. And he'll get it up past the 20 to about the 22.
The Minnesota offense about ready to get this next drive underway.
And with a 3-score deficit staring him in the face, they might have to press the issue here and try to get points out of this drive.
He's got his tight end over the middle, T.J. Hockenson. The Vikings going to use their 3rd and final timeout as the clock will stop with 35 seconds to go in quarter number 2.
2nd and a couple.
They'll set up a throw. And for the 3rd time here in this half, it's intercepted.
Picked up by Christian Gonzalez.
And a return across midfield and to the 46-yard line.
Intercepted. The Lions take over 1st and 10 at the 46-yard line.
On the ball.
1st and 10, Young. And he goes down, but not before getting this inside the 25. The Lions will use the first of their timeouts. It's just their first, so they'll have 2 remaining here before we get to halftime. Young now. Throw left side complete. That's Williams. And he'll go out of bounds in the red zone just inside the 20. He'll go down as a gain of 6, and that's going to bring up 2nd down. And they'll send the tight end in motion here. Now here's Young.
And this incomplete. He tried to check it down to his running back and nearly had the ball picked.
I see the surprise in your face there, partner. That is a rare incompletion from him. He's been on point this entire game.
He has percentage completion-wise way up. Not that time.
Here we go.
Now they face a 3rd down and 4 after that incompletion on 2nd down.
Six. Mega.
Young working out of the gun.
He's going to get that to his running back out of the backfield.
Now a timeout taken. Perhaps a chance for one more quick play and then another timeout if they hurry. We'll see. A chance to really cap off a big first half here as they come up on 1st and goal. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Detroit.
Bryce Young
In the final seconds of the first half.
And the Lions are able to widen their lead here in this first half. Extra point by Patterson, up and good.
And the rout is on here in this first half.
4 seconds, all that remain here in this first half as the kick gets away. And we'll still have time for one play before the half as this will be fair caught and brought out to the 25.
At their own 25-yard line.
Ready.
Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive.
And with only 4 seconds on the clock, time likely for just one snap of the football.
They'll throw now on the final play. And the Lions pressure too strong. Down he goes. And that'll do it for the end of the second quarter. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. Welcome back. Charles and I settled into the booth, ready for quarter number 3. Not much has changed since we left you at halftime. The snow still continuing to fall as we are back underway.
Well, certainly not what they wanted out of the locker room here, as they'll start defensively at the 40-yard line.
Got it. Ready.
Back to throw now on first down. Under pressure, they got him again. Max Crosby in there to get him yet again. That is his 3rd sack tonight. They can't figure him out. Got to assume this defense will be charging again here. It's 2nd and 15.
From the gun, he'll hand this off.
And the hole closes quickly there. He gets maybe a couple up to the 38.
Well, this defense, they've got the 4-score advantage, and you can see why they continue to bottle up the run game. Really, they've just been sharp in all facets here in this one, CD.
Yeah, they've kept that offense in check the entire game, and I think it's been led by what you just talked about.
And for the 4th time tonight, it's an interception. Picked up by James Bradbury. And he'll bring this one back to the 29.
Partner, I see you reaching for the white flag. Put it down. I don't want you throwing it, but I understand why, because if you do, you're hoping they might actually stop this game, because we're in blowout territory right now. That interception just surrendered any momentum they built up in the locker room during halftime. So game plan, it's in the garbage. Time to try something new in this one.
And that'll be incomplete with a penalty flag here on the field. And I'm not sure he was still behind the line when he let that thing go.
So the illegal forward pass also costs him a down, and now it's 2nd and long. Young off the play fake. Oh, he'll let one go deep for Higgins. And that will be incomplete. Tried to dial up the long way out there, but it'll be 3rd down.
Not too many missteps in the red zone thus far. He was going for his 5th touchdown pass. His man couldn't shake free there, but boy, you know he's going to take another shot before this one's over.
Yeah, exactly, because you know 3 is good, 4 is excellent. You get 5, that's a whale of a game. Meanwhile, the throw by Young was knocked away and incomplete.
Nice back-to-back plays defensively. They're stacking momentum now. 1 incompletion, 2 incompletion. They're going for more.
Patterson for the Lions field goal.
And this is going to wind up left. Well struck, but it's no good. But that's just a minor blip here in what's been a thoroughly dominating performance.
Now, if this was a clear day in September, I'd say this is well within his range. I'd feel very confident about this kick, but let's be honest about it. In these elements, the difficulty level gets ratcheted up by at least a factor of 5.
The Minnesota offense about ready to get this next drive underway.
Well, we haven't exactly been treated to a nail-biter in this one, CD, and if they cannot score here, this one's pretty much all but over.
Are you saying that you feel like people are starting to think about getting out of here, maybe beating the traffic in order to get home or to their final destination?
Yeah, I don't think there's a whole lot of reason to hang around, especially if they can't score here.
Yeah, you're right about that, because it has been pretty clear who the better team has been in this one. And in a league that we talk about every game being a one-score game as we go into it, watching this blowout, let's just say it's been unusual.
Right back to him on first down.
And down to the 41. That ground game just continues to struggle to really get any momentum in this ball game, Charles. And I mean, you're at the point here, third quarter, down 4 scores, probably going to have to put it in the air.
Oh, no question about it. So that's your only chance, your only opportunity. But think of the pressure you just put on your offensive line, because if you're a pass rusher, you're not even thinking about them running the football. All you're doing is getting into that sprinter stance and going after the quarterback.
A gain there of 21 yards.
Black Ultra. Fierce Yellow. Hut, hut.
They'll look to throw now on first down. And it'll be intercepted. Picked up by James Bradbury. And the Lions are going to get the football here as the ball will come out to the 20.
And you have to wonder, Charles, a game like this, 5 interceptions, what does this do to the psyche of a young quarterback?
Well, based on the fact that he's still out there and he threw a 5th interception, I'm wondering if his head coach believes that he's really strong mentally and wants him to play through it. Because otherwise, you need to get him out and fight another day, because this could leave lasting damage if he keeps throwing interceptions.
And a big loss here as he's taken down.
After the sack, oh, they're staring at a challenge basically from the other side of town. It's 2nd and a country mile.
To throw, Young. Flushed out right. On the run, he'll let this go deep right side. And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there, trying to take a shot, but it's 3rd down.
And this drive is almost over before it began, thanks to a great defensive effort. Sack on first down, followed by an incompletion. One more good rep, and they get off the field.
Facing the prospect of a punt from their own end zone, they need some cushion. Let's see what they can do on 3rd down. Young. Airing it out, looking for Ridley. And that will be incomplete. Well, they weren't scared to let it fly, but it falls to the ground and brings up 4th down. Here comes the Lions punter now. And no room for error here as his first punt comes from deep in his own end zone. Take it at the 37. We'll call that a punt of 54 yards. Well struck. And the Vikings will take over here, 1st and 10. Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive.
That's a game that they would rather probably forget about, at least to this point, Charles. And one reason is turnovers. A turnover on the last drive. They had the issue in the first half as well, and that's really, unfortunately for them, helped to put this game out of reach.
And you know they won't admit it to themselves, but we know that winning the game is pretty much out of the picture now. So their bottom line is, how do they play a clean game?
And now here is another interception. Chauncey Gardner-Johnson with a pick. And a return across midfield and to the 46-yard line.
So 1st and 10, and if they score on this drive, might have to start digging in our second half blowout material.
And this one goes nowhere. Losing yardage on the play back at the 46. He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11.
Here we go, set.
At the 46-yard line.
Ultra. Go Ultra. Set.
Looking to throw, Young.
Able to find Higgins.
So give him 2 yards there on the completion. And that's going to set up a tough 3rd and 9.
Now Young going to move him around.
Brings up 3rd and 9.
Young now to throw on 3rd down.
He'll get this underneath to Montgomery.
Well, I don't think he got there, no. He's short by maybe a foot, maybe. Call it 4th and inches.
Brandon, it certainly looked like they had that play defended well, but it still almost worked. Got it to the running back. He wound up getting really good yardage out of it, but it was 3rd and long, and they were able to rally and stop it before he could get to the marker.
Ready?
4th down, Young.
He's got his running back out of the backfield.
Detroit. David Montgomery with his 14th touchdown of the year, 2nd of the game.
And the Lions are pouring it on.
So the Lion offense staying on the field as they're going to try for 2. Complete at the 1. And he will not make it to the goal line as his try for 2 is going to come up empty. But that's little consolation to this defense as they have been porous all game long. Now a timeout called for by the defense. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn 1 here in this third quarter.
And Patterson back out there to send this one away. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line.
The Minnesota offense about ready to get this next drive underway.
Well, we're still in the third quarter, so there's some time to kind of clean this up and make it look more respectable. Now, a win, that's probably gone out the window, Charles, but I don't know. Do you look at this as
touchdown, Vikings? A great play there. His second touchdown of the night.
And the Vikings get a bit closer.
Extra point splits the uprights. And that trims the lead a bit, but still standing at 26 points. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. And he won't return this one. He'll go down to a knee, and they'll start at the 25. The Detroit offense ready to begin their drive. Still comfortably on top, third quarter as they start things here with a 1st and 10. To Montgomery to begin the drive. And he's able to take this one up to the 35-yard line.
On any explosive run, you can almost feel the ground shaking, and that's from the offensive linemen creating space for their runners. I had an old coach tell me before, they always told his runners, run around the offensive line in pregame. Get used to the ground shaking so you don't trip and fall when it happens in a game.
Here's a ball thrown right side and complete. And he'll be out of bounds just shy of the 40. That one covers 24 yards. It's a 1st down. Final minute now in the third quarter. Young on 1st down. And he gets this one to Ridley complete. And he takes this just a few yards shy of the red zone before going out. 17 yards on the catch and run. It's a 1st down. Young will set to throw. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Montgomery. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8, 2nd and 2. And they're going to speed things up here. 2nd down, Young.
Open man, and he's got Williams. Touchdown, Lions.
A great effort there with his 2nd touchdown of the night.
And the Lions are able to extend.
Oh, and now they're going to fake it. It's caught inside the 5, and he gets in. Well, no one was expecting a fake there, but they add 2 more onto their lead.
Patterson back out there to send this one away. This will be brought out from the middle of the end zone. And he'll be brought down shy of the 20, so the decision to bring it out of the end zone, not a good one.
Ready.
And this should be the final play before the quarter ends.
Black Ultra.
They'll come out throwing here on 1st down.
Oh, and that is incomplete.
Well, they had that one snipped out defensively. That's a tough one to connect on when you got multiple defenders in the area, and it winds up incomplete.
Well, thanks for joining us here on a Thursday night in the NFL. Third quarter, 2nd and 10 coming up.
Back to throw here. He's going to look deep down the field. Oh, this is taken in. It's complete. Then he will finally
be taken down, but how about that play? It's a big one on the final act of the third quarter. Back now here on EA Sports. So the big play changes the complexion of things. Here's 1st and 10 just outside the 30.
Blaster, stay. Ready.
They'll look to throw. Eluding the pressure right. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. Opting to run for it, the decision a good one. Picking up the first, getting 14 yards on the scramble. On 1st down, they'll go to the ground attack. And able to get this down inside the 15, either the 13 or 14 before he's out of bounds. 5 yards is the tally on 1st down. That brings up 2nd and 5.
Check, smash. Hut.
Now an option play, and he'll keep it. And maybe the wrong read there as he's going to go down immediately. The Vikings on 3rd down. They've been okay, 2 for 3 thus far. This will be 3rd and 6.
Ready.
Looking to throw. To the end zone, but it's incomplete.
That incompletion is not a surprise with the way that this one has gone, and the frustration, the body language is evident everywhere. This team, they've really been put through the ringer in this one.
Right. Ready.
As expected, they're going for it to keep the drive alive. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And the Vikings are going to have 1st and goal as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points.
And with the scoreboard against them here in the 4th quarter, this was definitely 4-down territory. Really nice job there finding a way to get open, and a really nice throw. That sets them up with 1st and goal.
They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Minnesota. A great play there. His 16th rushing touchdown on the year. And the Vikings get a small measure of revenge as they cut into this 4th quarter deficit. Minnesota's kick team ready, and the Vikings boom it away. And it'll come out to the 25 as he will not attempt a return. Now problems right out of the gate. We're going to get a delay. The offense knew it. They were already starting to walk back as that one is accepted. The delay of game backs him up 5, 1st and 15. Young. The Vikings after him, and they get there for the sack. They'll wind up losing 3 there on the sack. Good pressure, and it's 2nd down.
The 17-yard line.
Ready.
From the shotgun, it's Young. Just a crazy throw there, and it's intercepted. Picked off by John Johnson, and they will take over at the 29-yard line.
Let's go.
I'll tell you, far from ideal conditions to play in, but neither offense has had much trouble. Plenty of points to go around. 1st and 10.
They'll try and start this drive in the air. He's got his man. It's taken in for a Viking touchdown. Devontae Adams, 29 yards. And the Vikings take the forced turnover on defense and convert it into 6 points. Point after, right down the middle. And the lead now down to 20.
48. Vikings 28.
The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away.
And this will not be returned. It's a touchback, and they'll begin at the 25.
25-yard line.
Here we go.
The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. Certainly no reason to panic. They've got the 3-score lead, but the turnover last time, the interception that led to a touchdown, you'd have to think they might not be dialing that up again.
Yeah, probably not. They're still in fantastic shape, though, so I would imagine before he trotted out here for this series, head coach probably just leaned over to him and was like, listen, we're wearing these color shirts. Throw it to those guys, not the others. Try to make a joke out of it and just let them go out there with a little bit more confidence.
Now the Vikings will use the second of their timeouts. That's going to leave them with just one remaining here in this 4th quarter.
1st and 10 at the 37.
Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on 1st down. Throwing, Young. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football, and the Vikings pick up the football. And they are going to bring this one back. It's a fumble return, a scoop and score for the Vikings. Well, so hold the phone here, Charles. I'd kind of written them off, but after that touchdown, it's certainly a long way still to go, but stranger things have happened.
Well, when you're going to have big second-half comebacks, plays like that have to be involved.
Borregales now on for the point after.
And that will cut this lead down to 13.
Makes the score Lions 48, Vikings 35.
And you can bet they're preaching 2 hands on the ball here as the kick's away following that fumble return. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25.
Come on, set.
The Detroit offense ready to begin their drive. Now, there are 2 scores on the plus side. Still time here in this 4th quarter, but maybe you start thinking about playing keep away?
Yeah, I think here's the situation. You're not thinking touchdowns anymore. You're just thinking 1st downs. To keep up with your theme there, playing keep away, 1st downs, they can't touch the ball.
And intercepted. Maybe the turning point they need. And the return comes to a halt right at the 44-yard line.
They'll take over 1st and 10 at the 44-yard line.
Sit. Mega.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. He's going to loft one deep left side here. And this is caught. Touchdown. A big play there. 44 yards.
And the Vikings have made it a 1-score game again here in the 4th.
Extra point right down the middle. And now things get a bit more interesting here in this 4th quarter.
42.
So here comes the kickoff, and what now is just a 1-score, 6-point game.
And some good special teams coverage as they bring him down just outside of the 15.
At their own 16-yard line.
The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. I'm curious to see, Charles, about the play calling on this drive. Last time out, the interception that led to a touchdown here. Now look at this. They get the turnover they needed. It's intercepted.
Andrew Booth picks it off.
So, my goodness, I wouldn't have thought this possible not too long ago, but that turnover there means we have a game again.
Yeah, it's been a completely different team here in the second half. I just wonder on the other side of the field, where the starters telling the backups, get ready, you're going to get some playing time. And now guess what? Hope they didn't cut the tape off of their wrists and ankles. They've got to go back out there and play.
Pretty nice work defensively there on the first down run as they hold them to a gain of a couple. And now they're in the hurry up.
2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8 at the 31-yard line.
Here's 2nd and 8. It's caught in the end zone. Touchdown, Minnesota. A great effort there. 31 yards.
And the Vikings strike quickly here to tie up the ball game. Borregales now on for the point after.
And the conditions miserable for a kicker and a holder, but this one's good, and with it, they take the lead.
48.
Minnesota's kick team ready, and the Vikings boom it away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. The Detroit offense ready to begin their drive.
We certainly have a good one on our hands. They're trailing after that last touchdown, but now a chance for this offense to try to snag that lead right back here in the fourth quarter.
Yard carry to set them up with a 2nd and 3.
I'd say it's pretty good strategy. If you throw interceptions on back-to-back drives, let's see if the running backs can handle the ball a little bit, get things going, and also you motivate your offensive line. I think they're in the mood to fire out and hit someone.
I thought the defense, though, might be a little more prepared for that run. Pretty good gain on the ground.
Meanwhile, Young's throw going into the hands of Williams.
And he'll be stopped right at midfield.
All 3 timeouts plus the 2-minute warning. Here's 1st and 10.
A give to Montgomery out of the gun. And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on 2nd down. Fourth quarter, 2 minutes on the clock in a tight 1-point game. So the Lions in possession of the football as we welcome you back.
They come up now on 2nd and 2.
Again, they'll go ground with Montgomery. And he'll get it down on the play to the 37.
2nd and 2 is prime time for a little bit of a gamble, isn't it? Open up the playbook, go play action, toss that bad boy deep. But in this situation, go ahead and give it to your back. Let him pick up a 1st down, keep the sticks moving.
Young to throw.
He's airing it out for Williams. And he's got his man. It's caught for the Lion touchdown.
Jamison Williams,
37 yards.
and the Lions answer back with a touchdown of their own to take a fourth quarter lead.
All right, now a big 2-point conversion attempt still to come.
Trying to run it in with Montgomery.
And he will get into the end zone for the 2 points, and that helps. That gives him a 7-point lead.
And Patterson back out there to send this one away. And this is going to be returned from the middle of the end zone.
The lane opens here. He's past the 30.
And good starting field position. He'll get this one all the way up to about the 35-yard line. This is 1st and 10.
He's back to throw. Looking for his running back, and he's got it. And he'll go out of bounds, it looks like right at the 40.
It didn't check off every box, but the most important one, got the clock stopped, getting out of bounds. They may be a little short of the 1st down, but I thought that was the key.
Here comes 2nd down.
He'll look look to throw. This one caught. It's the tight end, Hawkinson. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30.
Final minute, one timeout remaining. 1st and 10.
They'll look to throw. And his throw here's incomplete.
He didn't just deny a big throw there. He broke that one up in the red zone. An excellent play. One that may help save points on the board when this drive is over.
Back to throw.
Oh, and that's going to sabotage their comeback plans. It is intercepted. Picked off by Christian Gonzalez. And the Lions have just about sewn up this football game.
The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. And this one all over but the shouting, you might say. Now, there's one timeout remaining defensively, but probably no real need to use it here.
Yeah, the only time they would use it, strictly for pride.
And they'll get it all the way up about 5 yards shy of midfield. The Lions will use the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this.
1st and 10.
Young here to throw. And he can't get a throw off. He's taken down. What a huge play at this point in the game.
Well, collectively as a defense, Charles, I think if you get 4 sacks a game, you're feeling really good. Now they have 6 as a unit.
And that type of a number is just staggering because there's so many ways to try and counteract it. But in this case, they've got no answers for this unrelenting pressure coming at their quarterback.
So now then, the big play has him all the way inside the 30 now, 1st and 10. Here's Young. Flush to his right. And it's incomplete. They're still throwing to the very end. But now this game is over.
Charles, normally when you see a group score this many points, it's a complete blowout. But instead, they needed every single one of those in this close, high-scoring affair.
And Brandon, I'm still on the edge of my seat after that one because when you have that much scoring and it still comes down to one possession game at the end, that's not something we see very often.